In the hallowed halls of American history, the name Thomas Jefferson is often uttered with reverence, and his contributions to the birth of a nation are celebrated with grandeur. He was the author of the Declaration of Independence, the third President of the United States, and a visionary who dreamed of a nation founded on the principles of liberty, equality, and justice. Yet beneath the facade of statesmanship and eloquence lies a dark and complex truth. Thomas Jefferson was a slave owner, and he maintained a deeply controversial relationship with one of his enslaved women, Sally Hemings. We delve into the enigmatic life of Thomas Jefferson, exploring the dichotomy between his public achievements and his private transgressions, and the ongoing debate surrounding his legacy. Thomas Jefferson, a man of profound intellect and idealism, possessed a vision of a democratic republic where all men were created equal. His eloquent words in the Declaration of Independence continue to inspire generations, and his commitment to individual liberty and religious freedom are lauded as monumental achievements. However, behind the eloquence of his words and the brilliance of his ideas lay a stark contradiction. Jefferson was a slave owner. Monticello, the exquisite mountaintop plantation in Virginia, was Thomas Jefferson's sanctuary. It was there he retired to pen his memoirs, nurture his vineyards, and ponder the future of the fledgling nation he had helped create. Monticello was also home to over 600 enslaved individuals who toiled ceaselessly to maintain its splendor. Among them was a young woman named Sally Hemings. Jefferson's beliefs in liberty clashed with the reality of his slave ownership. While he drafted the Virginia Statute for religious freedom and advocated for the abolition of slavery, he remained a slaveholder. This paradox raised the uncomfortable question: how could a man so eloquently champion the principles of freedom while simultaneously denying it to others? Sally Hemings, an enslaved woman who was born in 1773, played a pivotal role in Thomas Jefferson's life. She was not just any enslaved person on Monticello. She was the half-sister of Jefferson's late wife, Martha Wales Skelton Jefferson, and bore a striking resemblance to her. Sally was also the mother of several of Jefferson's children, a fact that remained hidden for decades. The nature of Thomas Jefferson's relationship with Sally Hemings has been a source of contentious debate among historians for years. Some have argued that it was a consensual union, while others insist that it was a form of sexual exploitation within the confines of slavery. The evidence surrounding their relationship is murky, but it raises complex questions about power, consent, and the blurred boundaries of slavery. The controversy surrounding Jefferson and Hemings has been fueled by a series of compelling but inconclusive pieces of evidence. The Hemings-Jefferson story is entwined with the whispers of Monticello's servants, historical documents, and DNA analysis. Each thread of evidence offers a glimpse into a relationship that remains shrouded in ambiguity. In the context of modern values and ethics, the nature of Thomas Jefferson's relationship with Sally Hemings is viewed with an uncomfortable mix of skepticism and curiosity. Did he genuinely love her? Did she have any agency in their relationship? How do we reconcile the ideals of a founding father with the stark reality of slavery and a hidden liaison? The legacy of Thomas Jefferson is the subject of ongoing debate. Some argue that his contributions to American democracy are unparalleled, while others contend that his hypocrisy as a slave owner and his relationship with Sally Hemings should tarnish his reputation. The discussion is complex, layered with historical context, and rife with impassioned opinions. In Charlottesville, Virginia, a monumental statue of Thomas Jefferson stands tall, an enduring symbol of American democracy. Yet in the shadow of this statue, protesters demand its removal, citing Jefferson's slave ownership as a stain on his legacy. The question of whether to topple or uphold such monuments underscores the tension between celebrating America's founders and reckoning with their moral failings. The task of reconciling Thomas Jefferson's profound contributions to the United States with his personal life presents a challenge for historians, educators, and citizens alike. How can we acknowledge the brilliance of his ideas while acknowledging the profound injustices he perpetuated? Education plays a pivotal role in confronting the complexities of Jefferson's legacy. Teaching American history in all its nuance allows future generations to grapple with the nation's past and appreciate the journey toward equality and justice. This education should not sanitize history, but expose the raw truth of the Founding Fathers' imperfections. The life and legacy of Thomas Jefferson is a tapestry woven with both brilliance and darkness. His ideals of freedom, equality, and democracy continue to inspire, yet his slave ownership and relationship with Sally Hemings cast a long shadow. In the ongoing debate over his legacy, there is no simple resolution. Instead, we must engage with the contradictions, confront the uncomfortable truths, and strive for a more inclusive and honest understanding of American history. As we reflect on the enigmatic figure that was Thomas Jefferson, we are reminded that the human experience is rarely black and white. It is a complex interplay of ideals and imperfections, aspirations and contradictions. In exploring the dark side of Jefferson, we confront the dark side of our nation's history, and in doing so, we move one step closer to a more complete and truthful understanding of the American story. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more.